I'm going to demonstrate a nice freebie program called Forscan, and I'm using the iCar V-Link dongle. You can see it here. It's down near the left side of the steering wheel and the DLC connector for the Mustang, and I've got it plugged in there already. So these are ready to go. Alright, so you got the dongle in, you're going to disconnect from your home network or whatever you're connected to, and you see your V-Link in your Wi-Fi. Go ahead and connect to that. And you can see here V-Link is connected. Now you can start up Forscan. So asking you to use ignition key in the on position. HS/MS CAN switch on LM327 if available. Is the HS CAN position? Is it in the CAN position? Vehicle not moving. It's basically, it was like a switch you can modify. You can look on the forum there. You can modify like the cheaper adapters and that to read I guess the high-speed networks. I don't know the details. And you can see it scanning here, checking for the Wi-Fi, making the Wi-Fi connection, getting the VIN number of your vehicle, and then start scanning the modules. We got PCM came up, and with this dongle, I was talking to the guys in Forscan. They said that this dongle doesn't scan all the modules available in this this vehicle on the Mustang, because you need to upgrade, which I'll probably do later. Upgrade to the I think it's the MX Link, and it can read the other modules. But we'll just show what this is capable of. Here you can see that this vehicle may contain MS CAN modules. Does your ELM adapter have HS MS CAN switch? If you don't know, just hit don't know. And asking you want to save a profile. I'm not going to save any profiles here. Okay, and go ahead and start up the car. So you can see, like up here in the first button with the car picture on it, just gives you a list of your IP connections, the vehicle scan, the modules that were scanned. But to get into interesting your parameters of your vehicle, you can click on the graph here, and then you can go down here to setting up your gauges, and at the top here you'll see your different modules that are available to you that were scanned. In this case we're on the PCM, and you've got a huge list here of what you can read. AC pressure sensor, your accelerator pedal positions, barometric pressure, charge air cooler temperature, which I guess is your intercooler, possibly. Here's your crankshaft position sensor. Engine coolant temperature. See a fuel pump. Over here in the list on the right here is your selected PIDs. Trash those and start. So say you want your fuel pump, highlight that, bring it over, and then you can hit the OK button. Fuel pressure up here, and then get the reading, hit your play button. So the fuel pump is on. So we'll stop that, we'll go back. Okay, we got fuel rail pressure. Get your control button higher, highlight more than one. And here you can see your fuel rail pressure, because this is a direct gas direct injection, so you got a lot higher PSIs running in that fuel rail, than we're used to. I'm used to like 40-50 PSI, and that'll be the same on the low side. But once it hits that, hits the high pressure pump there, it really jacks the pressure up into the fuel rail for that, directing the, injecting the gas directly into the cylinders. Because of the high, compression pressures, you're gonna need a lot higher pressure coming out of your fuel nozzle to compensate for that. Let's give it a little gas and see how high it goes. About 25 RPM, 2500 RPM right now. And reading like 600 PSI in the fuel rail. And I believe the range, it can get up to like 1500 or possibly 2000. Let's go back here and continue down the list. See where we left off. Let's get our fuel pressure, fuel rail pressure. They got that grill shutter position. I don't have that option. Your fan controls, heater for the O2 sensors, idle air control, intake air temperature, and you've got all your fuel trims. And then your map sensor. Your oxygen sensors. Your downstream and upstream. Some of this interesting start engine request received over CAN network. I wonder if that has to do with the push button type start on this system. I don't know. Starter motor relay enabled. Your crank, your cam and your crank are synchronized. You got desired boost pressure. see if actually that's the desired. I should put the yeah, it about matches. Throttle position sensor. Yeah, turbocharger inlet sensor status. Overboost condition, turbocharger wastegate. I guess that's to see if it's on percentage. Status. Oh, that's interesting. This is gonna be fun playing around with this. It's gonna be fun taking the service manual and their troubleshooting procedures and see what use we can get out of this tool matched to that. It's not like I have an IDS I can use, but it'll be really interesting to see the you know, if I'm going to upgrade to the MX OBD, yeah, so I can scan all the modules, and it'll be real interesting to see how that's going to work with the service procedures and the service manuals, and see how much use you can get out of a program like this, you know, versus Ford's IDS. Anyways, I'm almost out of time here. But it gives you an idea of a lot of the stuff available on this program. And just beginning to, you know, break the ice on this. See what it has. Switch over real quick to the body control module. Battery state of charge, brake switches. Cumulative discharge and battery from battery when engine is off. Interesting. This is, I guess, the instrument cluster parameters available, I guess. We're going over a lot more detail. This is just a quick overview. Do some more on this program. It's a great little program. Check it out.